How's it, Sean from Combat Simulations? Elasson Rearguard. This is the scenario we're going to be playing today from the Allies' perspective, from the Allies' side. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos. And like them and share them. Helps me a lot. I promise you. Alright, so Elasson Rearguard. Initial orders, the label gravitate from 0 to 100% during the first hour. Allies briefing. Brigadier Claw. I can't pronounce his name properly. To New Zealand Division HQ. Your chaps have been chafing at the bit, haven't they? Now they'll have a chance to have a good crack at Jerry. The route through Larissa is vital to our withdrawal of rearguard elements further west, and the enemy knows this full well. He's making a major push from Katerini through the Olympus foothills towards Elasson and Tinavos. Okay. There are two main routes from Elasson to Larissa in your sector, and they both meet up at Tinavos or Timavos. The shortest route goes through, I can't pronounce that, but it is poor tank country and it would be easy to hold. The longer, more open route lies through, I can't pronounce that. And since we've identified the enemy has forces as Panzer Division 2, you can draw your own conclusions about the likely development of operations. To help you hold long enough, you will have additional artillery support from the Australians and the British. There are a number of bridges in your sector, and you also have some extra engineering assets to help demolish those as you pull back. As well as delaying the enemy, you are to maintain your ability to fight another day. To this end, exit all your artillery at least 80% of your infantry and cavalry through Larissa, but make sure you hold the enemy until the 21st at least. Alright, enemy air interdiction of all main roads is increasing as the Germans establish forward air bases. So resupply your depot will be resupply to your depot will be restricted to night times. Alright. Scenario briefing 18th of April 1941, 6:30 hours, Elasson, Greece. A strong German armored infantry force attacks the New Zealand rearguard. Both sides must exit forces to the south. It's a historical scenario. Following the failure to break the Allied line at Olympus, the Germans have been forced to make use of minor roads leading to Katrini, north of Olympus, to Elasson. From Katrini to Elasson. And push down the coast road through Platamon. The latter move is succeeded in unhinging the Australian and New Zealand positions on the Alakamon line, and these have since been abandoned. The fighting is now focused on the rearguard, both in Tempe Gorge and here at Elasson. Alright, on the German side, Panzer Division 2 will bear the brunt of destroying of the fighting as it attempts to push through Elasson to Timavas and then to Larissa. If it moves fast enough, it'll be able to cut the road at Larissa, trapping the Allied forces that are located north and west of the town. Additionally, advanced elements of the Heb 6th Division have been operating in the mountains between the two Panzer Division axes and may be available to infiltrate the Allied positions or interfere with their withdrawal. For the Allies, responsibility for delaying the German advance is in this sector falls to the 6th New Zealand Infantry Brigade, reinforced with the 2nd New Zealand Division Cavalry and some elements of the Australian and British artillery. The brigade must prevent a clean German breakthrough while falling back towards Larissa as not to be cut off by the German move from the Tempe Gorge. This will call for a skillful delaying action, blowing breaches where possible and preserving as much of the forces as you can get away with. Alright, select favor axis or favor allies for the Germans to add or remove forces from that side. Okay, good. We've got the briefing over. Yeah, so basically, like the briefing says, they're also going to exit down here south. These guys over here. So the Germans are coming through here. There's actually two. There's this road and this this path through here, which is not real good tank country. But obviously coming this way and this way down. So you've got two ways of coming through here. And we've got to hold this. I just want to give a shout out to Fred. He had some great tips yesterday, and this is very important. I think those tips were great. First of all, when you move, and I'll move this guy here. When I move, all right, and I select the setup screen, you see here where it says bypass. So, yeah, sometimes I have it, people and myself included saw the last scenario, I have it on quickest. Now, how is he supposed to bypass? If he's going the quickest, if he picks the quickest route, how is he supposed? Because he's still going to go to the quickest route and try and bypass. So it makes sense. You understand? So keep it at unspecified. I think that's the answer. And also the artillery. Yeah, sometimes, you got to check your ranges of your artillery, because your artillery, let me reattach that. Your artillery is supposed to, for example, if he's under this main division, as far as I understand it, if he's attached, as long as he's got the range, all these guys can call him in. And it does that. I've seen it do that. I've seen these guys getting called in. But I don't understand all 100% of the rules. What's great is he did mention you can attach this artillery to individual brigades or individual battalions. It's easy to do. Like these guys, if I had to place a move order to there, and I highlighted this guy as well, and I placed this artillery would fall under the HQ. So you can. The great thing is you can attach different units to different organizations. This guy that's got this whole section over here, if I click on him and I give an order, if I click on him and give an order and I say go over there, he will take his entire, well, sorry man, this is a wrong, reattach. This is a wrong reattach. This is a wrong thing to say. Let me just put him, because I actually like him over there. What I'm saying is, if you the HQ and you click on him, right, his entire group that's underneath him, and this artillery will go over there. You understand? And he'll take and use the artillery. So you can. That's a great thing with this game, is you can reattach guys and do all this type of stuff. With this sort of, I think I need to move him, back there. Well, I wanted him back there. Let me just make sure he's on, because I want him to be defending. So that's a real flexibility of the game. And also, you need to also watch your bases. I don't always watch my bases. I do use my bases at the back here to occupy, objectives that I just don't have troops to occupy. You understand? And sometimes I don't use them as fighting units, but sometimes there's nothing else to actually occupy the objective with. But your bases are paperweight. They're not really any strength. They don't, even though they say I've got it on combat power, they say they're 5s and 6. They're not there to fight, And in the scenario, we're only getting supplied by night. So if you look at the, supply ranges, you see these lines that show you here. This is how the bases are supplying. Sorry, they're being. Oh, I didn't see this engineer. Sorry, I've got carried away. I must remember that, because I've sent one engineer up to here to blow the bridge. I didn't see the one over there. Now your base, getting back to your base, see your bases, green lines are good supply. They're in supply. But as the enemy gets within these lines of supply, he cuts off your lines of supply. This is difficult to control, because the enemy, and I've just only played against the AI, gets behind your lines. And he sends single units behind you. So this is difficult to control. This is really hard to actually keep this supplied. But keeping it supplied is important, very important. And I think one of the things you also mentioned is attack move. Now, I know about it. I've used attack move in the past. I've used it. The only problem for me with attack move, and I'll be straight out with you. Say I've moved. Okay, let me just use one of these guys here. Say I've moved. I decide. Let me just give you an idea. Can he attack move? Can he attack move? Yeah. This is an attack. And that's a probe, right? Let's probe him. Attack over there. You see the options for attack. That attack along the way is grayed out. Bypass is grayed out. Ambush. I think that's ambush is grayed out. So he's got to get there along this route, form up there in a form up area, and then process his attack. Now, while he's on that route, he's vulnerable. I've noticed the AI doesn't fight well when he's like this. He doesn't, and he gets straggled. He straggles. The lion straggles. He doesn't walk in a... So this over long distances is not viable. I don't like it over long distances. It's not viable. The best move for me is to move there. The reason is because, and they used to. Let me give you an idea. This command used to have an attack option, this assault, along the way, which was great, but they removed it. You can't click on it. It's gone. So if you say, okay, move. Okay, let's just say there. The beauty is that he moves that distance, and if you put attacks there, along the way, if he sees opportunities or if there's people in his way, whatever, he goes and assaults them, moves them out of the way, and then carries on with his path. This is a great move, this attack move. And it works. Promise you it works. You've seen me in my videos. It works. He clears the path, and then he'll stop. He won't just blunder forward to go there. He'll stop along the way, and he'll assault. He'll plan his assault, and he'll drive the infantry away. And then when he finds that they're far enough away, he moves on. This is a great move. I don't know why they don't have it with assault. And that's the reason why I don't use assault a lot. It's because these guys have no attacker, so they like moving along the way. And I find them very vulnerable, and they get spread out. And then, in the chaos of battle, when you have these guys, you need to attack. Say, I need to attack this position here. Usually, what happens is you can only attack over short distances, really. Otherwise, the guys, because they got to form up. This forming up area is usually in the middle of a big battlefield. It's a big battlefield fight. The Germans are in here. The Allies are in here. Your enemy's in here. And he's bombing the shit out of it. So I don't find that attack thing useful. I don't know. I just don't find it. I like, because when the AI goes along this route and he attack moves, when he gets to his final destination, if it's occupied, he assaults it. He does a form up and he assaults it. And then he goes automatically and defends over there. This move, attack, is brilliant. Brilliant. It's the only one that I kind of use. Look, I'm not an expert at this, but I found this to be very valuable, this attack move. Okay, let me just reattach it. And, yeah, I find it to be very valuable. Very, very helpful and very, very valuable. Let me see if I can get him. Can I get him in? Oh, okay, I can't get him closer. I'm going to put him there. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just bring this up here. I find that to be very helpful. Very helpful. And I have used attack move at times. I have. The attack. But only under very straight. I've used them in a few scenarios when I'm way behind over here and it's safe. And these guys are blocking and they're fighting there and it's safe to go in there. Then I use it. Otherwise, I never use that thing. But I should use it. I must start planning on using it because it is a good move. Once you get that set up, you can specify to the AI successive lines, how to attack. So it is a viable option. It's a really good move. I just you I must use it more often. It's underutilized. And God bless Fred. Shout out to him. These combat powers, these deployments. You see when that's morale when I'm pressing on these F6. It's always good, and he's right. It's always good to look through these at your ammo. Not your basic supply. Because you see when you click where I'm clicking now, that you can see immediately how supplied your troops are, which is important. You can see, do they have their basic supply? Do they have fuel? If you've got any vehicles, and the supply line's great because that means you don't have to. You can see there's red over there, but green over here, so they're all supplied, and he's only getting supplied at night. Like the scenario says. Just having some tea. So you can see they're all supplied at the moment. And then what tasks they're doing. Their route status, also very, very, very important. Route status, when are they about to route? These things turn, I think, yellow and red. Their strength, how strong are they? Their personnel strength. And I always just keep it on combat power because I like to know relative, can I fight this unit or not? Yeah, thanks, Fred. Brilliant. Keep those comments going. Guys, you want to supply comments, give them to me. I'm always opening to learning better how to play this game because it's such a good game and it's so. Oh, let me just get them here. I actually want that oak there, and he's going to help me deny. Now, there's only. Let me just. I want him to quickest, and I want him to deny that crossing. I didn't realize I had another engineer there. Okay, so let's get back to the scenario. Where's the destroy the enemy? This can be a tough scenario. I can tell you that now. It's not going to be easy. These exit scenarios with little forces are very hard. Okay, so these are occupations. We've got all these occupations to cover, right? These are all 8 points. All these objectives here, and they're only occupation. Then we've got a lesson, which I'm going to occupy now, which is also 8 points. So all these little bridges and objectives are their occupation points, occupation objectives. Now these ones are coming later, right? These ones are coming on day 2 at 8 o'clock, and then Timavas is coming through. This is 16 points, Timavas, and that's on day 3 at 4 in the morning, and it's a 4-day scenario. Then we've got the bridge over there, which is 8 again, and then we've got these shitload of objectives. And then the final one, one of the most important one, is the 64 objective. We've got to exit over almost 500 infantry, points in infantry, armor. Well, I don't know where he comes with armor. I hate it when they do this. They put armor there, but we have no armor. We have no armor on the field. There's no armor. This is mortarized. So anyway, they want armor off, and he wants bombard. Okay, we do have artillery. Where's our... And let me just give you another here. There's no reinforcements. So we are in real shit here. I can tell you that now. Okay, so the most important thing I've done, and I think because he said we did have engineers, I've sent an engineer up there to deny this crossing. So this bridge will blow if he gets too close. And I've sent another engineer up here, which I just saw now, to deny that crossing. So if he gets to those crossings, if he starts pressure, because these guys, they're not like the engineers. They can't do as good a job as the engineers. So I'm glad I saw that. These guys are just going to defend over here. I haven't got them on max, just on normal, because we're only getting supplied at night times, the bases. And these guys are just going there to sort of defend this area. I'm keeping them there. These guys, he's going to help there with the engineer. The HQ, that HQ is there, and I've sent a anti-tank guy there. That's pretty all I've done. I kind of left everything the way it was set up because it is a good setup that he has set up. The only thing is I've moved this battalion to there, and they're facing this way. right? And he's moved. I've moved his one infantry across it because of the path. Path is very important. I haven't guarded this path because I'm moving. Oh shucks, I'm moving in here, so we'll be covering this. And yeah, and this um, artillery into there. Now you got to watch the artillery's ranges. Very important because artillery doesn't shoot at something it can't shoot at. You understand? So that's very important. Like if you look at these ranges, these artillery that are in support uh, of which are attached to my HQ, they will shoot in support of all these troops around you. You'll see them. They'll start to shoot, but they have to be in range. I mean, it's if there's nothing they can shoot at, well, what's the use? You understand? And that's about it. We're going to hold over here, hold here, hold here. And I've got these guys defending on their own. I've got them in their position because the defend command doesn't. He's a little lazy. It's a little lazy. If you put him on move, and I've said this before, I don't put them on defend because the minute he gets knocked off there, when he's on move like this, he comes back. He's quite responsive. I find when you put a defend marker there, and it says retake the position, he gets knocked back, he gets lazy and he hangs around here for a while. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know what the story is. He doesn't retake it in a hurry. But the move command is awake. I mean, he's wide-eyed with this. He comes back and tries. So that's what I actually want there. And that's it. Now, he's coming down this road here, so it's going to be a tough fight. I can tell you that now. These exit objectives with few forces are very tough to fight. Very tough. It's a delay type fight, and you usually have hundreds of objectives like this one, little objectives to hold. So it's tough to hold those objectives, to put units in there, and then to withdraw. It's much easier as an attacker, depending on the size of his force. All right, so let's just give this one a go. I don't usually do well in these types of scenarios, but I'm ready to fight. All right, let's fight. If there's something I forgot, I'll mention it. Yeah, those engineers must blow those bridges. Well, they must. He must deny the enemy from getting across. We must blow those bridges. So if we can, we've got an engineer who should help us. I do want to reattach this guy. No, we didn't hold the bridge. I mean, we didn't blow it. I was hoping we'd blow it, but we didn't. Or maybe we can blow this bridge. See the artillery in support there? You see there? Now what's happening is these guys are calling in. You see there's artillery there. He's attached. He's not attached to this guy. He's attached to your main HQ. It's like a main HQ, I think. But you see how he's calling in the artillery. You see there? You see he's measuring and he's calling in. So your artillery, this one isn't firing. I don't know why. Well, so we're going to keep holding this as long as we can. Now I'm going to move this back there, and I'm going to keep the engineer back here, so that they can fight, at least fight here, and help this guy, and keep those. Stop him as much as we can. Uh, he's already got an oak over here. See there? How he got between your lines there, I'm just not sure, but it happens. So you gotta just suck it up and prepare to accept that. Then he'll get between these lines, and he won't always go through the routes that you think. He'll go over the mountains, which is normal. That's how people fight. Are we still holding these? You see, we're getting points for these, so we've got to hold this as long as possible. Then I'll bring them back down. But we got a big fight here because we're talking about day 4. You understand? Day 4. And already he's in the back here. Do you see that? And he has to also exit. Do you understand? He's also got to exit. Okay, so now you see this objective has fallen. I need to bring these guys all the way back to here. Yep, they need to go. They need to go all the way back down to there. Then that's where that's their next step. They need to go down because that objective has fallen away. This one's also going to fall away at some stage. Okay, so this objective has also fallen away. Okay, so they need to go back to that objective over there, and so does he. So as they fall away, they need to get back and sort of help down there. Can't do anything about this. He's in the back, and he'll be down here as well at some stage. Our morale's still pretty good. Sort of a light green color, so our morale's still pretty good. Surprisingly, having taken such a bashing. If you look at the green and cohesion, I think that's bad, as far as I know. Yeah, it's bad cohesion over there. Fatigue, it's important. Fatigue is hell of important. They're tired. Them not so much. Yeah, you see, they're not tired, but I'm sure he's pretty tired. He's in red. Yeah, there he's tired. So the fatigue, it's nice to see the fatigue. Ammo. Everybody seems to have ammo. Basic supply. Fuel we don't need to worry about. Supply line. Okay, there's the supply lines that are cut here. See that? But there's nothing you really can do with this. Can't move your supply line closer or whatever. This is how he's going to supply them. That's a nice combat power. So look, we are on a win. See, I jumped a win. It's only because we held all these objectives. But he's in my back here. He's right in the back. So I couldn't keep him out of there. And he needs to exit as well. And you'll see as he exits. Now I want to try and keep him tied up here. That's why I brought these guys down. To try and keep him tied up here. But we still got to exit our own units at some stage. You understand? So I'm trying to hold him at these objectives as long as I can. Tie him up. You know, that's a good trying to stop him down this. But see, he just bypassed it. Yeah, I see he's shooting up there now. So the artillery supports these guys up front, which is great. I like the fact that artillery is autonomous. He helps out where he can. Saves all the macro management. There's nothing we can do down here. This is the best. I mean, you can... Especially here with my HQ taking a hammering here. Now I'm hoping I can blow this bridge here, because I wasn't able to blow this bridge. So I've got the engineer on deny the crossing, so I'm hoping I can blow the bridge. The idea is to hold him out as long as possible, and then still hold these objectives while we're doing it. And tie him up there. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to reattach him. And... oh shit, who's the guy in charge? He isn't. There's nobody in charge. Who's in charge of these guys? In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring them back to this HQ here. Because their HQ is dead. So I'm going to bring them back here. I'll just keep them on normal. They must take the quickest. I'm going to bring them back there. They can attack along the way. Oh, why can't I? They tied to that base. Anyway, I'm going to give them a move order to move back down to there, because it's not going to... sorry, and they're going to do the quickest, because we've got to save these guys as well. So let them just do a withdrawal down to there. Down and make another stand over here, if possible. And there's another... we're not going to hold these objectives. You crazy. And now we've got to watch out about getting these guys out. These objectives are here till day 2. So once day 2 comes, and this damn objective over here, this 64s are only on day 3. Can you believe it? Day 3. So I'm going to move the mortar. I'm actually going to move this artillery to there, just to sit on that objective, so that we can at least claim it. Are you with me? I'm going to move the artillery back one, so at least we can get points for it while we're sitting here. Okay, they might I just want to reattach him and see if he just sits there on that objective. At least we can get some points for it. I actually want him to come. No, I want to keep him fighting there. He's slowing the guy up there. Yeah, obviously we're going to lose all these objectives. And in fact, I'm going to ask these guys to move all the way down to there. And the same thing, all the way down to there. And down to there. The artillery could just stay where it is because it's holding out there. See, I didn't blow this bridge either. The bloody no. You want to go back there. Go back there, bro. And I'm just going to put you defend in situ. I should have done that. Because you're attached to the base. Go back there. Hey, fool. Damn it, man. Go back there. I hate it when he hauls that artillery. You got to keep this stuff on situ. Damn it. Go back. Go back. I need you to sit on those objectives. Now you shouldn't be going because he's on situ. No man. 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 Stay there. Man. Damn it. I've put this base on situ. So stay where you are, bro. Okay. Don't go anywhere. And the base is on situ. So I should be able to retach it. I've got him on situ. Looks like you connected to the base for... Oh, well, maybe I've got this... Oh, you know why? I've got him on command. Sorry, man. But the command is... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's my mistake. Delete it. Okay. Defend in situ. Can you defend where you are? Oh, come on. You're in that position. You can defend over there. Ah, whatever. Oh, God. In situ. All right. Boom. Sorry, I had it on supply there. That's why I got confused. And I had him in situ. I had this guy in situ. All along. I've had him all along in situ, so I don't know what changed. Well, the bases. We try and move him away here. Get out the firing line. Okay, so these bases are fallen. I need him to fall back. I'm just wondering which way. down here, but then he's going to go through the mountains. I think I'm going to get him to fall back over there. And I'm going to reattach him and ask him to fall back this side. And yeah, make him, and I'll take him out of his auto, whatever. And these guys I also need to, geez, I know I'm going to get this artillery out. Yeah. I also need him to fall back to there. Oh, shit. Okay, they can come out that way. Alright, I'm going to pause the video and make the plans for the artillery. Okay, so I've asked the artillery, the whole lot, to take their whole entourage and move them down there. And I actually don't need them to, I need them to go off sleepies. So that I can get them out of the way quickly. And they're going this way down. In fact, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? I'm an idiot. I need them down here. I promise you, I need them down there. I actually don't need them to fight here. I need them off the field at some stage. So I need them down there. And I want to take them off sleepies. I want to put them back on normal. Yeah, I need them down here, and I'm gonna put them back on normal just to get. I just needed to get them going. Yeah, no, they're not too bad, and they need to go down here. And I need this artillery to go over there, right? And I need him to go without any sleep. And I need him to go the quickest way. And I need him to get there. This artillery, I need him to go here. And I also need him to go the quickest way. And get there fast. And I need this artillery to go there. Alright, go. I just want to see what the quickest route is. Okay, great. And I need them to move. We need to sit on these objectives while he can't sit. And these guys, I actually need down here. I actually took you off sleepies, didn't I? None. And I hope I took you off sleepies as well. None. Go. You need to get on there. We need to hold these objectives. You actually need to get down. I didn't realize there was an O there. Alright, so that's not going to work. You can't. So let's just get you that side. Okay, brilliant. What is here? Yeah, no, there's no chance of you getting that thing. Just move up. Normal sleepies, because I don't want these guys tired as hell. And normal sleepies. Alright, brilliant. And then you can reattach so you can support. And you can also reattach so you can support. And you just go over here. Just go over there. Thank you. Now, let me just see, how much is this? It's worth 16. I'm going to actually get you to come in here and fight. Have you got your attacks along the way? Yeah, okay, so you will just do the fighting. And yeah, keep him occupied. I don't know, we've got such a force coming down there. And we're not going to hold these sides. See if we can hold Larissa. These guys need to get down to there. And they need to slow these guys up as much as possible. And so do these guys. There. Come on, get in there, get in there. There's the base gone. Where's the thing? Okay, go. Put it on pause. Okay, I'm going to reattach everybody. Where's their HQ? There. I'm going to reattach all of these guys. Right. And this guy as well. And I want them to just hold off over here. Hold off over there. Quickest day 3, and I want them to attack along the way. Just keep it at. Has he got everybody reattached? Okay, good. Reattach. Okay, good. Just to hold of that. I'm thinking of, you know what I'm thinking of? Why am I fighting with this guy? It's just ludicrous, man. Look what's coming down the road here. Let me see if I can exit this unit. And we're gonna just do the bypass. I'll give him, he can decide how he's gonna do it. And fastest. Let's see if we can just exit this unit. Bugger holding Larissa. We need to get some units off the field here. I'm also going to exit these guys. Reattach, and I'm going to exit them as well here. And I'm going to get them to bypass. They're not going to attack along the way. I'm just going to get them to bypass. They're going to do it the fastest they can. And that's it. What a fight. Yeah, look, he's just exiting. He's got the same place we are. Go on. Come on, Oz, get off the field. Or is he gonna... No, he's got... Come on. Help me out here. Brilliant. Get off the field. Get off the field. Get off the field! This is so nerve-wracking, man. Get off the field! Get out. Bugger that. You're not going to sit and get sleepies here. I need you off the field. You think these guys would realize that they're going to be caught, right? So tiredness wouldn't really be a factor, would it? I mean, either they're going to end up in a prisoner war camp or they're going to get off the field. So they'll have these normal sleepies there. Come on, Oz. Get off the field. I'm using these O's to hold on to those objectives so that these O's can get off the damn field. Get off the field. Get off the field. Shit, man. Come on, off. Okay, what are we looking at? Jesus, we've got lots to get off the field. Okay, these guys are holding on here, right? And, geez, when were you ever going to get off the field, huh? Is he exiting? No, you need to also exit. Bypass and go. And these here, I need to get some artillery off the field as well. So what I'm going to do is, oh, geez, I don't know. In fact, just go over there and let's exit some of this artillery off the field. Because I need some of that. Where's this? There is this objective over here. I need to get some bombard off the field, quite a bit. But this objective here, that's worth 4 points. That's worth 4 points. You know what? I'm going to get him off the field as well. Off the field, because I need some artillery. You're not going to sleep, and you're going to bypass. Boom, off you go. You're going off the field, and I'm going to get you off the field as well. I don't care about the 4 pointers. You're also going to bypass, and you're not going to sleep. Right. Now, you are going to sit over there. Okay, if you can get there for me. You are going over there. If you can get there for me. Let me just max. No, not max. Take it day 3. And do the quickest. Yeah, let's get you no sleep. And you're going off the field. And so are you. I just want to see how far. Bypass. No sleepies. Alright, let's just see how that turns out. I need some artillery off. Hey, I said no sleep, oh. Didn't I say? Oh, okay, you're just too buggered, right? Come on, artillery. How much artillery do I have off the field? Let me just look here. No, not all the bombards off the field. Okay, let me just look again. We're far from it. Okay, I've got all the infantry off and all the, well, I don't know. We don't need any more infantry. You can just see if we can get Larissa. Oh, there is no more Larissa. Do me a favor. Go to there. And do me a favor. In fact, you go to there. And you then go there till whatever time. Right? You, if you can, get to there. Let's just see if we can hold this out. I don't know if we're going to win this. Never. Such a hard fight, this. In fact, you know what? How tired are you? Oh, shit, you are tired. Oh, God. You are tired. Oh, God. Are you tired? No, you're not. So you can get there without any sleep. Right, go. How tired are you? Let me just figure this one out. Let's just see if he moves. How tired are you? You're tired. Okay, good. And you just keeping them going there. Do we get all the bombard off the field? No, he's still short. He needs to go. Okay, hold on to that. quickest. Move there. Yeah, it's almost finished, eh? Oh no, tonight. Day 14. 8 o'clock tonight. I don't know what we're going to fight for here. I mean, the whole day. What else are we going to fight for? There's no chance of me holding these objectives here. So, I don't know what the extra day is. We've got most of the oaks off the field. We got most of them off the field. There's the 490 that he required. We didn't get all, because we don't have any armor. I didn't see any armor here. And we got some of the bombard off the field. Not everybody. So let's just see where this thing turns to. There's no ways we could hold all this. I mean, well. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose this. You know what I must do? You know what? I'm being stupid here. He needs to get there. He needs to get there because this bastard is exiting units off the field. So that's going to be a real problem for us. You see there, we're dropping here in abilities here because this bastard is exiting people off the field. That's why. And in fact, you need to get there. It's probably your best bet. You're never going to move. You also need to get... Alright, I need to move you. Move to there. And quickest. And just move there as quickly as you can. You know what? Bypass this bastard. Let's see if we can get past him. Bypass him. And the same with this guy. That helped getting artillery off. And we got almost all the artillery as well. Now all he needs to do is exit all these forces. We've got nothing to stop him with. That's why I've tried to move this guy here. And in fact, I'm going to take him off sleepies. It's almost finished anyway. And see if I can take him off sleepies. Just get him on that objective. He's also on no sleep. Just let him sit there. See, this will stop this guy. Come on. And he's going to fight hard. And he's going to attack. And he's going to fight hard. He's going to die for his country. I should have put an oak there in the beginning. I should have put an oak there to stop him leaking out of there. So this prevents him from exiting. You understand? He's got to, well, I think he's got to drive me off there. It's finished, Nana. Oh. Yeah, no, yeah, we haven't won this. Tough scenario, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really, really good. It's a draw. All right, yeah, fair enough. I was lucky to get a draw. The battle has ended in a stalemate. I cannot conceal my disappointment at the outcome of this battle. I will continue to resist attempts by my colleagues to interfere with my command, but I fear the PM may demand action if results do not improve. Sir Archibald Wavell. Okay, so yes, we lost tons more units than him. We lost armored fighting vehicles more than him, and he ended up with 85 points, and we ended up with 100. This is weird. Can't figure out that one. How did he end up with less than us? Or maybe he didn't exit all his units. Yeah, these are the toughest scenarios to fight. With the delay scenarios, with little forces. You understand? Because what the scenarios give you is hundreds and hundreds of objectives, and they're all basically occupation objectives. So you've got to get the majority of force off the field while still trying to maintain all these objectives as long as you can with whatever's left. So you've got a small force, you've got to get it all off the field, most of it or half of it, and the other little half that you've got to try and hold all these little objectives. You've got to have like 1-0 on every objective here and try and hold it. Tough, these withdrawal scenarios. Holding out as long as you can and then withdrawing. I was lucky to get a draw. Yeah, I mean, geez, I must remember this. This is key. Stopping him. So I never did this before. Usually I just go like I was going back to these. You saw me going back to try and. But you got to forget that he also does the same thing. He sticks those clear. The AI's not too shabby in this game. I tell you, he's not too shabby. He's objective obsessed, and he's rightly so because the game, the game is on an objective obsessed game. Nothing really else matters. It doesn't matter you taking flank moves or whatever. It's at the end of the day how long you hold this. Do you hold it at the end of the day? How many force? So the game is heavily based on objectives. Very heavily. I think it's the most objective obsessed game I've ever played. Objectives are key. Doesn't care about whether you lose the bases and whether you lose an HQ. There is for destroying the enemy. There is amounts for destroying, which is good. Yeah, they give you a fair amount, but that's just relative. The main thing is these objectives. And on this type of battlefield, I mean, when you're exiting out of here, or the objectives are key. And you see, like I said, how he guards his objectives. Now, I must remember a way that I wasn't thinking before. I used to, like I said, try and get these objectives and then hold them. But it's actually pointless in a sense because they are smart when it comes to objectives. Because he sticks units there. And I think it's one of the reasons the AI is strong in this game, really good in this game, is because it's an objective based game, and AIs or computer intelligence very much easier to program a game that's objective based instead of loosely based. So, but I didn't, for the first time, I sort of realized that he's trying to get out of here. So I don't have any objective here. I mean, I had the exit one, but I mean, I already exited everybody. So so I know he's trying to get out here because I mean, I saw the briefing. So I then moved this unit here, and I'm sure I stopped a whole ton of these units coming out here. So that's one way of thinking about it, is because he's trying to exit units as well. So if you clump your units in here, he can't exit this unit until you move out. So that's a viable strategy I'll remember in the future, especially when I know that the AI's got to get out, clump guys here, and withhold him those victory points, which helps me, you know. So anyway, love this game. Such an awesome game. Really good. Still learning it. I mean, I know I've played a lot of the game. I've played a lot. Got a couple of hours. Must be almost 100 hours. Still, even though I win a lot of the times, I also lose and I draw a lot because the game is intricate. There's a lot of nuances, like I've started in the beginning, in terms of combat power, deployment, the facing, the morale, looking at the unit's morale. I mean, you could get into this game and spend your life just figuring out, just playing this game. It's so replayable. And all the units' morales and all this stuff factored in. I mean, life's not long enough for this. Okay, this game. I will tell you that now. But what an awesome game. Really, what a great game. Go buy it. It's worth every penny. I haven't regretted it. I'll go buy it again 100 times. So damn good. And I always look forward to these fights. And this is an interesting fight. This is one of my... I'm not really good at these exit objectives. I find it difficult to delay the enemy. And I don't like this delay command. There is a delay command, but I haven't really tried it. I must actually look at using it in these types of objectives. Not head-on clashes, these exit type of objectives. And planning the delay command, because it's there for a reason. You need to use it. And, I mean, if you look at some of these objectives, I mean, look at the thousands of objective points here. I mean, if you think about the scenario, you had so few forces. Where do you start to defend these objectives? Or where do you... And the AI does a good job. I mean, look how he's clumped all these guys. He just didn't bring the... Okay, those are his bases. But you see how he's clumped all these guys here. See, on these objectives. Smart. Smart. He's getting points for it. Or he's denying me points. So, yeah. Love it. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. I don't think there's anything else to mention. Loved this fight. It was a really awesome fight. Real challenge. Sean from Combat Simulations. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos. And like them and share them. It helps a lot. Alright, until our next... I'm going to fight this as the Axis in the next fight. And hopefully I can win. And win this and get... Because obviously the Axis also needs to get objectives out. Get their forces out. So I'm going to fight this as the Axis next time. So until our Elasson Rearguard as the Axis, good day on you.